Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Tommy, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Tommy, wake up. Wake up, everybody, wake up to the love force. Wake up, every single rock, every single atom is really dying to wake up. It actually is absolutely sizzling red hot. Anyway, so I guess it just comes back to you and me. Welcome to Soul Sizzling Sunday, everybody. It's kind of atypical, you know? You know what I love about atypical is that every moment is ever evolving. It's a brand new one. The love is in a new experience every single moment when you get down to the essence of what's really happening. It's sizzling red hot. This is why I love Soul Sizzling Sunday, because we just get down to what's really happening. Could you imagine on Sunday and all the synagogues and the mosque and the temples and the churches that they come for their worship, they come for their fill up, and it's brand new each time? Would that be a blow mind to the people, right? Some would really love it. Some would really probably dislike it or hate it because we like to go there and it's comfortable and we get what we need because we go there, right? And it feels good or whatever. But to be atypical, to kind of have a new slant on things, real love, real purpose, real what is doggone it going on right now in terms of the eternal, the immortal part of ourselves. It's just always got a new angle that's just like, wow, how much love and how much joy can I take? You know what I mean? And this is what I love about life now. I love that it doesn't have to be just always the same. Someone once said that you can't really just stay the same. There is no stationary point in this fluctuating universe. We're either evolving or we're de-evolving. We're either lifting up or we're sliding down. But there is no, let's just hang out and stay right here at this moment where we're at. No, because the next one, with all of its amazing grace, is really wanting to get in there and spark your heart, spark your soul, spark your mind and say, hey, there's something brand new right here, right now, and it's just exclusively for you. And then for you and for you and every soul ever created. And that could still be the soul in the rock. Can you imagine the rock just becoming aware a little more that every moment there's just not this rock, right? But it's got this new love, a new love for the rock, right? There's a new love for you, darling, and my friend, and my soul brother and sister. There's a new love for you right here and now, every moment of your here and now, wherever that is, right? On this level of existence or some other place, whether you change your job, whether you move to another state, right here and now, love has something new for you, baby. Let me just enjoy this ever new you and this ever new me. You almost want to go, right? There's some sounds that you can kind of utter that really kind of just are vibrating similarly to this ever new, special, sizzling you, really? And the rocks are uttering their little silent sounds, and the tree whispers, when the wind hits those leaves and branches, and the birds, we know what their little love song and utterance is, right? And if you can really, really listen, really, really listen with your heart today on Soul Sizzling Sunday, you're going to hear things you've never heard before. If you can really open up to just this here and now ever newness, this new angle of love saying, darling, I've never tried this on you before. I think you're going to like it. And it just swoons you. It just embraces you with a new experience of love. You know what I'm saying? This is why I call this whole Sizzling Sunday a love corner. I'm holding out. I'm going to be in a love corner all day. And I'm going to take my love medicine. And I'm going to let the love force come in at every angle it wants on me. And I'm going to take it like a soul, man. I'm going to take it like an immortal. You know what I'm saying? So what about a little time in the love corner today? Oh, yes. In the love corner to let the love force love us to kingdom come. Right? To blast us out of our minds and to bring such relief from the grief and to give us such purpose and simplicity and clarity and no stress. I mean, it's so simple. And then you tap into the law of abundance, the inflow of everything you need. So you have no more pressure in your life. There's no more Monday to do something because you're a little bit scared about whatever and whatever, why you do things, you know. No, carefree, man. You can just say goodbye, bye, birdie, to all your cares. Here we go on the road. Bye, bye, blackbird. Right? The blackbird is kind of the blackish kind of thoughts and feelings and pressures that we feel and limitations, but not this morning, not on Soul Sizzling Sunday. Cha, 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 cha. Good morning, Clark. Oh, good morning, Ronnie. Ballstein, hey, welcome. I don't know how you found your way here, but I'm suspecting that whether you really know or you just landed or whatever, doesn't matter so much because I know that love brought you here. I know that love is you. I know it exists you. It breathes you. It's your everything. So I feel really good about you, Ronnie, because that's how I choose to see you. And that's what this love channel is all about. And the Soul Sizzling Sunday is especially about that because this is a love corner day, right? It can be that you can just find that little cozy spot. And well, from my perspective, it's just to allow yourself to be rejuvenated, replenished, be nurtured, right? To just kind of just relax, you know, because relaxation, a friend recommended. I love your friend too, Ronnie. And thank you. Hang out. Electronic music hub. Wow. Woo! Thank you. This is a hot sizzling morning here, you know? I feel it's so different from every other day. I really do. Probably because I usually use Sundays for what I'm going to share with you, a little bit anyway, and I devote it to love. That's Gat Code. Love you. Love you. Yeah, I devote it to love. Of course, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I devote myself to love too, because I'm devoted to love. But on Sunday, there's a special thing that happens. Don't you think? The streets are pretty quiet where we are right now. There's just this kind of this sacred silence. There's this idea that there are people, as I mentioned, that are going to go to their fill up, however they believe, and whatever it is, a church, a mosque, a synagogue, or they go down to the beach, they wax their boards, they go out surfing, they take a walk, you know, in nature, and it's just whatever, but it is something special, and that special is so totally in the air, and I welcome you all here to feel how special you really are. I mentioned our topic, our subject is the love corner, and that we just need to find a cozy spot within yourself or outside if they combine, right? And we just allow ourselves to be replenished today. Anyone into that? Fill the reservoirs, fill the tanks, because most of us will be on the go again tomorrow. But what if we just filled up with how much the universe really loves us, you know? That's what I'm into. It's a chillin', loving atmosphere on this afternoon here in the UK. Electronic music. I can't believe that you and I are on the same love length right now. And it's chill there in the UK, and you're kind of some miles away, obviously. But we are here and now. And when I started, I talked about an atypical moment, because love is always coming in at a new angle for you, because it wants you to experience the newness of love. So you in the UK, some of us in Seattle here, I don't know where Ronnie's from, it really doesn't matter. I'm from sunny San Diego. But the point is, my friends, is that here and now there's a ridiculous love loving us unspeakably in a new way. In a new way. It never grows old. And I was mentioning, Clark, that wouldn't it be awesome that those who go to their Sunday service or temple or church or synagogue or whatever they do, they don't go on Sunday, they go Saturday there, but whatever, that it's just starts new every time. It's just a different thing. New, creative, a new angle on being open and excited and filled with, wow, this moment, and how special life is. And it's just new versus how conditioned we can be. And sometimes things stay the same for many generations. This is how we do it. And that's why people are, maybe, who knows. But this morning, we wide awake, Wake up, little Susie, wake up, Wake up, Das Cat Goat, wake up. We can all wake up more, right? So listen, I do have a song I want to sing. I have a couple songs I want to sing this morning, right? But most of all, I want everyone to just go into their little love corner right now. Feel like how special of a day that you are creating right now, that we will co-create together, because we're going to bring some really amazing energy. I can feel it from you already. It's the love force really through us that really, really wants us to have the best day ever. But most importantly, if it can get one-on-one with us privately in our little corner, that is a special corner today, just so it's just between us and that love force. And you kind of got a feeling, Ronnie, I hope you don't feel you got a bum steer to be here. I hope you didn't get a bum steer or feel like you got a bum steer to be here. And Jayo just comes on, so all these love ninjas are just popping online here. Jayo, whoo, smothered with your love. Electronic Municus, just Musica, just smothered with your love. Das Gatcoat, Clark, just smothered with the love force that's flowing through you, right? We're not about me and you, we're about us as the love force, right? So this is a song, I've got some news to share with you. Are you ready to hear what's true, baby? I've got some news to share with you. Are you ready to hear what's true? We are the love force revolution, and we're the love force immortality, and we're the love force revolution. We're the love force immortality, 'cause we are soul babies. We love, and we are soul babies. We're loving forevermore, and we are soul babies. We love, and we are soul babies. We're living forevermore. I've got some news to share with you. Are you ready to hear what's true, babe? I've got some news to share with you. Are you ready to hear what's true? I've got some news to share with you. Are you ready to hear what's true? I've got some news to share with you. I'm so happy to share the news. Are you ready to hear what's true? We are the love force revolution, and we're the love force immortality. Yeah, we're the love force revolution. We're the love force immortality, 'cause we are soul babies. We love immortally. We're the soul babies, loving forevermore. And we are soul babies. We love, joy of singing a little longer, would you? Could you kind of siphon some of the joy I'm feeling? Hey, Zeus! Woo! I love you all more than I did yesterday, and I couldn't love you any more than I did yesterday. But see, I'm talking about this love force that is loving more and more, and there's no it never stops, and it's always more and better. This is Soul Sizzling Wake Up Sunday, right? Woo! And you guys just bring it, man, right? I've got some news to share with you. Are you ready? I know you're ready. I've got some news to share with you. Are you ready to hear what's true? We are the love force revolution. We're the love force immortality. Yeah, we're the love force revolution. We're the love force loving immortality. 'Cause we are soul babies living forevermore, and we are soul babies living forevermore, and we are soul babies. Love, we love, we love, we are soul babies. We love, we love, we love, we love, we are soul babies, we loving forevermore, and we are soul babies. We love, we love, we love immortally, forevermore, always and forever, right here, right now. So much love, so much light, so much friendship here and now in our love corner, man. You find the corner for you today. It doesn't have to be in this physical domain. You just close your eyes and you go anywhere you want to, baby, because you're a lasting woman and a lasting man with the most intuitive imagination of any soul ever created. You go to your love corner, man, and take your love force medicine and get destroyed today by how much the universe loves you, and each moment a new angle on that love, a new way. It can't wait to say, hey, I just going to give you a little more loving in this way that's going to put you in ecstasy, baby. What? Oh man, oh man. I hope you guys are as high as me right now. Can you feel it? And you broadcast Twitch while we broadcast back with our hearts sing away. I tell you. Man, oh man. You know, our friendships go way back, you know. Not just to when you came on this line for the first time, which wasn't long ago at all. It goes back to the beginning of time, my friends, when we were all absolutely in that ecstasy together. And you know, if you're in the ecstasy with someone, the real deal ecstasy, yeah, that's a brother, that's a sister, right? That's something you never forget. Inside, we might forget temporarily, but we have a memory. It's called a divine memory. There's a Sanskrit word, it's called smriti. Weird word, right? But it means divine recollection. And I know we have come from the ecstasy together. So that's way back. But then there's many lives in between, and I know we've had a connection in those lives. Kids, we've gone through hell and back. We've had each other's back, and we've learned to this point right now where now we can really just open up. You know, there's really nothing to say anymore. We've done all of our experiencing. I know you've all done it. We've been there, done it, man. Or you wouldn't be sitting here with me in the love corner of your forever this morning, right? But now we can just totally be a unit back to that original love ecstasy, and just see if what we can do in our world, right? What we can do in the parameters of our homes, what we can do when we go to the store. Doesn't matter. It's just this love forcing connection, ecstasy, oneness that we are in, that we're remembering once again. And I just can't thank you enough for all your lifetimes of friendship to me. I can't. This is what I love about being able to connect with England right now and wherever. And all souls, really, everywhere. That's what Buddha said once. He said, we're all friends. We've been friends at one time through all our many lives. And we've had a love. What does Clark say? Love is the gift that keeps giving, baby. Yeah. So listen, I want to read you something just because of this Love Corner idea. And I'm co-authoring a book with a professor, a doctor, a PhD. And he studied so many different religions and so many different non-denominations and any kind of where people are seeking the truth. And then I'm just the heart guy, and we've really melded together quite a book, And but anyway, I'm gathering quotes from people who have gone to the other side and come back. Talk about it. They're called NDEs, or near-death experiences. Woo, Das Gecko, no kidding, man. Man, you mean me? You mean me? It's helped you to have a difference in your life? Man, you're going to make me cry. I'm telling you, it's just one heart right there, man. Kids, it's just one heart. Can we affect one heart today, starting with our own? Oh, man, yeah. Oh, brother, we're just getting started, okay? Clark, too. Ajayo, totally the same's true. Jesus, you come on the other night, and man, what's so cool about this online stuff is that, you don't have the physical to distract you, and you let your intuition, start to feel deep into this person, not just the name, obviously, and it goes deeper than the personality and how everyone else is judging you, and you might be judging yourself, right, Ajayo? And we go deeper because we're bringing some good stuff to the table. And so that wakes up that Shmirti thing, that divine recollection, that, man, we've come from ecstasy, oneness and ecstasy. So let's go back to that unity and that oneness and love and this ever-evolving moment right here and now, as we just are all in the same love corner right now. Well, I want to read you some stuff that I hope will blow your mind. Blow your mind. I'm gonna start putting my. I used to have. In the past, I've done so many weddings. Officiate so many weddings and blast open hearts and minds. So, but I haven't put it out there recently. And my wife and I were talking. I'm gonna put a little website out. But I need a name for my weddings. I think just blow your mind weddings. Right? But this is a blow your mind love stream too, right? Just blow the mind, just blow it out with the love. Yesterday was was on Bombs Away. Love bomb it out, love it away, love bomb it away. And then I made a YouTube, and there was some colonel or something. I must have looked at the YouTube, because I guess maybe he looks at anything that has the word bomb in it. Or at least he said he was a Colonel so-and-so. And all he did was write 3 question marks. From my love bomb it away. Love bombs away yesterday. I just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. And you imagine if he's a real colonel, and I'm sitting here talking about using love to love bomb all the negative and the darkness out of your system and everywhere else you see it. So, blow mind weddings. But this is going to blow mind you right now. Blow your minds right now. I'm just going to sit back in your love corner. Put your feet up. Love commando, right? Das Gecko, love commando. Exactly. Well, just put your feet up. This is your atypical Sunday worship. And the greatest worship, and that word kind of turns people off, because we've had memories of worshiping something out there, or some person or whatever. But the greatest form of worship is to worship the love force within yourself. So maybe that will help you not get that word too stuck as not a nasty word. But anyway, this love force ceremony we're having this morning, I love it because it's so atypical, right? I just love it. And everything I do now is I can't ever do the same, even though I do go swim every day. I swim a mile and a half every day. But my heart is churning, and it's a new experience. I don't even know I'm swimming. I'm in the love pool, man. I'm in the love everything. Just put the love first before everything that you say or think. Love, damn it. If you're going to swear, right? Love, hate. But just put love first. We got all kinds of love games, don't we, kids? All right, so here are some of the near-death experience quotes that I've gotten from all around. I got tons of these babies. They're actually the best things. I think they're actually, if I were to say what is the best teaching on the planet, it's the near-death experiences from all the people who are just like ordinary atheists. Many of them are coming from suicides, many of gang killings and all this, because I read the quote and I can't believe it. I think it's some person who's just been spiritual all their life, and no, ordinary Joes. And then they can't say this stuff because they're ordinary Joes. And then they have this experience, and the experience speaks for itself. And I think this is the greatest teaching in the world. So would you like to hear after all that build up? Right? So this is one person said, everyone has with them then a unique celestial song, an inner melody wanting to burst forth. Take that one in. Your inner melody, celestial song wanting to burst forth. The inner vibration within us connects us to the deep, modulating, harmonious music of the celestial orchestra. Woo! So this little love song connects us to the big symphony. The big symphony. In the yoga world, they call it the Om. The Om is the sound of all sounds. But it's the music of the spheres. You guys ready for a concert? You don't have to wait till you leave your body. Tune in. Tune into your song, and it's going to tune you into the most beautiful music. Your human ears won't even be able to handle it. It's like beyond the human sense of hearing. All right? This cosmic orchestra is the collective energy of everything that's ever lived and everything that's ever going to live. What? It is the love force. Can you imagine? It's the love force. Oh, I just didn't make that up. Yay. It is the power of the universe. It is ecstatically happy. See, this is why we want to be in our love corner, for this kind of thing. Go back and I can send you this if you want to email loveforcerevolution@gmail.com. I'll send you the quotes. The culmination of this energy. So that was a big energy buildup, right? It's the power of the universe, ecstatically happy. It's the energy of everything that's ever lived and everything that's ever. But listen, the culmination of this energy is love. Is love. Love abounds with its feelings of ecstasy and deep bliss. It is the love holding every atom, every sparrow, every galaxy, everything together. Now, this is some Joe Doe who had this experience, right? No, Joe Doe ain't going to write this on his own. Had an experience. And this is what he came back to tell. Everyone has forever been a part of this love force and always will. Everyone has always been a part of this love force and forever will. The problem is we bury it under so much apprehension and worry. Oh, hello, human condition of me. But you know what? We're practicing just looking at that thing going, so what, big deal? We're in this human condition. Yesterday we talked about radically accept it, right? Yeah, we're all chronically depressed in the human condition without understanding this, right? We're all that. So now we can kind of just step back a little bit from this bird's eye view, right? And kind of go, so what, big deal? Let's focus on this, right? We are already familiar. The problem is we bury it under so much apprehension and worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Oh, maybe this was from Marley. Marley, hey, this is you from you on the other side, man. No worry, be happy. No, it says that. I just got that. It could be Marley, right? Bob, how you doing, man? Don't worry, be happy, and feel good. There are an infinite number of levels of existence, and each level adds to the hum of the cosmic orchestra. So even on this earth level, we're probably adding a nice little chord there. Maybe it's one of those dissonant chords. I don't know. Or the melody of all of our goodness in our hearts is just, this harmonic note. It's as if we're always spiraling upward until we reach a state of atomic bliss. How about a little atomic bliss, Daskat Goat? Hey, Zeus, you know what I'm saying, Ajayo? Woo! Life continues. Life continues. Love continues. All right, now here's something you'll identify with. This is another person. I felt love and ecstasy. This is the hardest part for me to talk about because trying to explain this sensation with only words degrades the experience. See, that's why I call unspeakable love unspeakable, because when we start using words to try to describe it, it degrades it. So here's someone who really experienced it in the inner world and really says, I don't even, it's hard for me to describe it. So that they made a stab and it said, it is like the physical sensation that would be to feeling an orgasm, because we all identify with that in the human condition, multiplied by 10 times. So you go, well, just 10 times? And continued throughout time without limits. And in which the emotional feeling would be like universal compassionate love, gratitude, and union. That's the emotional companion of the orgasm, of the real love, 10 times greater for starters. And then continue throughout time without limits. It would be like not wanting anything to change, like it was emanating without being able to stop this love. Oh, hello, Murillo. What's going on here? It's just, well, I'm reading from some people who went to the other side, had a big old love experience, came back and said, those near-death experiences. But we're just here, just hovering up to having the best Sunday morning that we can have. Not we. There's no teaching here. I think some of this reading that I'm given from someone who's just a Joe Doe, unspiritual atheist and has an experience on the other side and comes back and gives what I'm reading. I have some more if you want to hang out. But that's all it is. It's just a love force revolution. We feel the love force is what is the reality going on. It's powerful. It's beyond powerful. And it lives in you and me. Okay. And love you. We love you. Right? We love you with the love force. It's not just this human kind of stingy love. We try to let that be swallowed up by the tsunami of the love force, brother, and then boom, straight into you. All right. So here's something more kind of relating now to the human orgasm, sex, and this is what happens when people go to the other side. Here's another one along those lines. Perhaps the most striking initial realization was the absolute awe, ecstasy, and peace that I felt. What a love corner. See, we're talking about a love corner here today where in your life, there you just can find a place inside. Maybe it's connected to a place outside where you go and just feel that how much you're loved. You know what I'm saying? That you give yourself that pause, whether it's 5 minutes and it's just, and just remember some of this stuff, how much what is really happening underneath the scenes of our life always. We're just absolutely loved by an ecstatic love. Perhaps the most striking initial realization was the absolute awe, ecstasy, and peace that I felt. Never I had imagined that such a feeling of perfection, balance, and love existed. It is indescribable, as language is too small to contain an adequate description. See, there's no way to describe this stuff, man. To those who have had the experience, no explanation is necessary. To those who have not had the experience, no explanation is possible. We try words, but man, we got to get busy and have the experience. Almost too Oh, imagine, okay. In the feeblest of attempts, though, imagine that absolute peak orgasmic moment when you want to sing out because the pleasure is so intense. So there we, in a human condition, go, okay, I could identify with that, or maybe not. Almost too intense to bear. Almost, or every part of your being dances with joy. Now stretch that, what I just said. You know, that absolute peak orgasmic moment when you want to sing out because the pleasure is so intense, almost too intense to bear. Every moment of your being dances with joy. Now, stretch that moment of ecstasy out so that every moment for the rest of forever is equally filled with love, ultimate pleasure, and an absolute sense of the perfection of all. So it's a global orgasm. It's the orgasm of the ever new love that is, you know, the joygasm, the blissgasm, the true love gasm. This universe, this is the spiraling up. This is the ever newness of this moment. You see that? It's an ever expanding bliss ecstasy moment. And we, in our little love corners today, does that make a little bit of sense, kids? In our love corners today, we can just hold out. Because this person here is an ordinary person and they can't write this stuff. So that's why I think it's the greatest teaching. You know, way beyond what we have organized as teachings on this planet, man. Because that, as I mentioned, you know, you go to a place today, if you go to a physical place, I made my own place here in my heart, you know. I went to places for many years in this life, a church or whatever you call it, temple. And, but it's just can be the same. Love ain't the same, man. It's ever new. It's got an angle on you today, baby, if you're willing to take your love force medicine and strap yourself into a love corner and just receive and be refilled, you know, re-nurtured and wake up. Wake up. Wake up, you know. Wake up to the fabulousness of you and me and everything. All right. Here's the last one. Ordinary Joe. I felt as though I was dying, really dying. I lay down. And soon, can you imagine how fast this happens for some? And soon was flooded by the most intensely bright white light filled with the most awesome power and love in the universe. Hey, ordinary Joe ain't doing maybe good things in life. You hear what I'm saying? Can we hold out today that no matter what has been our life and our actions, that we certainly can have a pause from judging them? Good girl, bad boy, right? Restless person, whatever, and hold out to what we're hearing? In the light, I heard the thunderous fluttering winds and the most beautiful sounds and voices singing louder than the thunderous winds. So we just talked about that celestial music, right? So there's someone else hearing the celestial music. My body was becoming paralyzed with the power of the light. The love was overwhelming to me. I was terrified of losing control over my bodily functions. You know, we really are attached to this thing, aren't we? And everybody is. There's no problem there. And this person, even when he's in this light and this love ecstasy, he said, I was terrified of losing control over my bodily functions, you see. That's why you and I, you know, in our love corner today, it may be just as difficult for us to, you know, open up to love because we're so terrified of losing this thought and this feeling of whatever it is, this having a beer, right? We're terrified of losing that. Desire to be in control, desire itself, movement, thought, everything human was dying in this light. So our love corner today, just visualize the most beautiful light and just let all that beautiful light in your imagination just destroy all the stuff that we are attached to, right? I mean, because now we know it's okay, right? Or at least this is an angle on it that might help us. when it swallowed me whole. Right? So you can try to resist it. But when you leave the shores of this earth, it's going to swallow you whole, man. The love and the light. It's finally going to get you back into where you belong. And you kick and scream. No, 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 no. Ah, and then right into ecstasy you go. So the point is, I think, in the Love Corner, the Soul Sizzling Sunday, is to perhaps just practice what's going to happen later. No, no, no. Ah. Excuse me, but this stuff gets me off, you know. It gets my inner nature really, flying. We practice it today. Why not? Why not? Because you know what's predictable, Homerillo and the rest of you, is not doing something like this. Oh, Mr. Predictable, Mrs. Predictable. All that love force that follows you around, they don't go there. They don't. That's the joke they won't use. They're just going, wow, man, maybe. Oh, she's going to go for a walk on the beach. Oh, maybe she'll acknowledge us. Maybe she'll feel that we're all around her, loving her ridiculously to smithereens, right? See how positive is the love for? I just said that, you know, Mr. Predictable, but humans can make jokes, right? No, you have to be atypical today, baby. If you want any more happiness, any more light in your life, we have to be like friggin' totally out of the box. Start out of the box, like way out of the box, and then each day get further out of the box of our human attachments, right? Read one of these a day, and that will help you probably like nothing has ever helped you so far. I got a bunch of quotes. I'll send them to you. Then you'll read our book when I get it done. When we get it done. Okay. It swallowed me whole. Here's what happens when you get swallowed by light and love today. An explosion of ecstasy and love. I mean, this is why I've said many times that this channel is an intuitive, divine fantasy game. Intuitive, divine fantasy game of the truth, of what's really happening, of that divine memory that we all know that this is true. You see? And you take stuff like this and you have a heck of a good time fantasizing around this today rather than the predictable stuff that you have planned. And you're not going to miss that predictable stuff. I know it. So just hold out that love is still loving you while you being Mr. Predictable. Right? Just always practice holding out how much you're loved, okay? Yeah, explosion of ecstasy and love. Started from my belly and expanded into the light itself. Started from this power center. Your belly is the power center. It makes sense. This is the power of the universe. They call it the Dantian. People who practice Qigong, you know, and they're very powerful at just knowing the energy that they are connected to this universal energy. It's at the belly center, the navel center. So he felt that ecstasy and love from the belly and expanded into the light itself. Soon I became the light. And became innocence, love, ecstasy, peace, power, and the beauty and wisdom of the light. Well, there goes your problemas, huh, kids? There goes worrying about bills. There goes all the little things that you thought you were really attached to and you really need. It's just out the window, right, man? You became the friggin' light and love force. I love it. Like a mother carrying a child in her arms, the light carried me upwards. Here we go, baby. So, baby. You know, we love. That was the song I sang before you came on, Homer. And so you just feel like you're this soul baby, and then this cosmic, what did he say? Mother carrying you up. Beam me up, Scotty. And at tremendous speed, the light itself spoke to me, and I knew it was love force. The power that created the whole universe. Excuse me. Can you imagine the whole power that created the whole universe talking to you, Dash Cat Goat? Hey, hello. I swear it will do it in a language that is the most familiar, most greatest language you've ever heard, the greatest voice ever, because it's just personalizes it to you overall just so friggin' perfectly, yet it's the cosmic power itself. Woo! Yeah. The power that created the whole, the light told me this first clear light heaven I was in. Some who have gone on and spoke about it, there's I guess 7 or 8 of these stops. This was his first stop. Some say that I think there's 7 or 8 stops like this one. Heavens or whatever. So it spoke to me, and it said this was the first clear light heaven I was in. And then in parentheses, which was 1,000,000 times brighter than any love I ever felt on earth. That's the first heaven. 1,000,000 times brighter than any love I ever felt. Is anyone into millions of times more love? I'm telling you. Didn't I tell you, am I far off the track saying this is the best teaching in the world, huh? And it's coming from someone who doesn't know this stuff in their worldly minds. And I love it because there's no ego in it, right? There's no, it's what I know, and that you should know it too, and really you should follow it. None of that crap, man. None of it. It's pure, isn't it? And was filled with countless paradise planets. Hello, Don Trader. UK, are you in UK too? So is, who was it that was from the, Electron Musica's from that too. But you gotta go back and watch this when we're